Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and this is Get Well with Michelle. Today's quote of the day is, "It's the friends you can call up at 4 a.m. that really matter." And that is by Marlene Dietrich. On this channel, I'll be discussing depression, mental health issues, eating disorders, abuse, trauma, PTSD, addiction, ADHD, self-harm, and suicide. So there's some pretty tough subjects that I'll be discussing. So if you don't feel completely comfortable watching this video, they can be triggering, then you might want to watch with a trusted friend or parent so they can help you deal with some of these issues that I'll be talking about. I'll also be talking about ways to deal with these issues, such as coping mechanisms, self-love, and interventions, because sometimes those are necessary. I wanted to start off by telling you about myself. I'm 33 years old. I have suffered through lots of mental health issues such as depression. I've had an eating disorder. I've suffered through addiction, verbal, physical, and emotional abuse, insomnia, self-harm, and suicide. I have been to 2 eating disorder clinics and 2 addiction rehabs. I've also been hospitalized multiple times for suicide attempts and self-harm. And to this day, I still see a psychiatrist. So today is the first video, and the first thing we're going to be talking about is admitting that there is a problem, because that can be a big statement that you say to yourself, just matter-of-factly, there is a problem, I have it, and what am I going to do about it? So if you believe you or a loved one is struggling with any of the issues that I have mentioned above, the first thing you should do is admit it to yourself and try to come to terms with it. Or, if it's a loved one that has the issue, talk to them about it. Say, hey, I think you might be struggling with this, that, and the other thing. It's okay if you're struggling. You're not a bad person. No one will think less of you. If they matter, then they won't mind. And if they mind, then they don't matter. Little thing I tell myself every now and then. You deserve help and recovery. Everyone does, and it's okay if you're not okay. If you can admit to yourself that you are struggling, you need to tell someone. Big thing here. Tell someone, whether it be a parent, a friend, a teacher, a counselor, anyone of a certain authority that can find you the right help, which moves me on to my next subject, find help. With a trusted loved one, you can research online what you believe you are struggling with, and then reach out to someone, not a friend or parent, someone like a psychiatrist or a therapist or a psychologist that can actually help you, or a counselor, someone who has an MD that can give you medications or do talk therapy, and that can help you through what you were struggling through. You can also reach out to rehab facilities, research rehab facilities that if you think that your issue is like an eating disorder, you may have to go into a treatment facility. And even a hospital can be a good starting ground to find help. And then I just like to end my video with remembering that I am not a healthcare professional. Everything I have mentioned is just my experience, my opinion, and stuff that I've researched. If you believe you or someone you love is in danger of themselves or others, you need to call the suicide hotline or take them to the nearest emergency room. That's all I have for today. Stay strong, loves, and it's okay. Remember, it's okay to not be okay. And please don't forget to subscribe.